So, last episode we finished up pretty much everything on Metropolis, and we got ourselves an awesome flamethrower and a ship, which we'll use to travel to the next planet, Kerwan, and visit Metropolis. We're skipping Iridia because we need something from Kerwan to get everything there. So let's go. Sorry, throat's a little phlegmy. So in case you haven't noticed, this is the loading screen for getting to another planet. We actually had it at one point where something glitched and the game wouldn't load, and so Ratchet and Clank were just flying through the same three screens over and over and over and over again. Sorry, by we I mean me and my brother. When my brother picked this up after some time of not playing it. But it works now, so not complaining. So this is Kerwan. It is a Metropolis. Look at all those buildings. Skyrise, there's blimps, there's Captain Quark's emblem on it. I feel like those have a name and I should know it, but they don't. Or not that I know, at least. I think we figure it out in the third game somewhere. Alright, well, nothing better to do than commit suicide. Oh. That was the wrong side. Yeah. Anyways, quick select, hold triangle, select your weapons. We have two right now. Anyways, so that probably would have gone better had I done it correctly. Now let's commit suicide. On the other side of the railing. On this. Where is it? Son of a... Maybe I should try better. Right? Alright, what's the drop one? There we go. So this is a little secret area with a bunch of bolts and cars passing through. And this, a golden bolt. Oh man, must be worth so much, right? No, it's just your collectible. But it can be used to buy some things later. Some awesome things. Very awesome. Alright, so before we get to those cars up here, TNT boxes. Remember these from, oh god, I just have the name on it. Crash Bandicoot, that's it. That is the name of the game that I am thinking of. Crash Bandicoot. Alright, so these cars here, they drop bolts if you blow them up, which can be kind of difficult timing sometimes. So if you have a turbo auto fire controller, because you can't just hold down the button, you can sit here, put a rubber band around it, and then just go home and sleep for the night, or, you know, whatever, leave it on for a day or two, and you'll come back with a lot of bolts. This is one of the ways of grinding bolts for the most expensive thing in the game, which I think we're actually just a couple planets away from being able to purchase. Of course, you'd have to be insane and stupid to grind up enough bolts at that point to buy it, and it would completely break the game. Of course, I'm just using it here to get a little bit extra, because we're going to have to buy things, because you always have to buy things in this first game, and especially the second one. God, get back with that. But we can take a little taxi, get ourselves a tour of pretty much nothing, and we end up back here. So, also, around here, some hidden boxes. You always want to check under alcoves and corners, behind all those things for extra
Welcome to the Captain Quark Fitness Course. If you're strong enough, fast enough, and clever enough to beat my fitness challenge, you will receive a reward from my head trainer. Simply make your way to the third island to complete the course. Good luck. Quark Enterprises is not responsible for sprains, broken bones, snapped tendons, bruised egos, or accidental death incurred while taking the challenge.
Excuse me, Captain, but we have more pressing issues. We urgently need your assistance.
Clank,
Yes?
do you notice anything unusual about Captain Quark?
Well, I find the fact that he has a spring where his leg should be to be quite puzzling.
And why do you think that is?
Possibly an injury incurred while battling evil?
This isn't the real Captain Quark, you numbskull. It's a robot.
Oh, real Captain Quark. Ugh. We can target him, but we can't do anything. Alright, well, we can get a prize for going to that third island over there. You might want to get it. Unfortunately, the real Captain Quark isn't here to help us, just a robotic duplicate for his stand-in. You know, I'd like to imagine there's some weird story behind every little detail that they put in the fine print of pretty much everything, video games and real life. So like when something says that they're not responsible for chafing or something, I always like to assume that somebody just sued them, you know, instead of like product testing where they found it was bad, and was just like very adamant about it. This chafing completely ruined my workday and got me fired from my boss. And this is unacceptable in a product of this stature, and I demand recompense for it. $1 million in legal fees. Just how things go. Welcome to America. Money, money, money. Or in this case, bulls. So I'm sure somebody came out of this course just unable to do it and was like, you know, I just feel like I can't do anything anymore. Oh man. Oh, I'm gonna sue the hell out of Captain Quark for this. Man, my ego is just so totally destroyed. I could have sworn. I swear. I remember there being robotic dogs around here that I could blow up. This is a memory in my mind that I am sure of. I don't know why they are not here. Oh well. So, standard platforming puzzle. Timing platforms. Jump around this thing. Off-timed platforms. The usual stuff. Nothing complex. Oh, right, and I told you about the wall jumping. You can wall jump between those moving walls too. A little bit more each time. Standard video game approach, you know. You want to start jumping on this one when they're just starting to go out, because you have just enough time to get up. Not very much leeway. I remember when we first got this game, that was just a killer because we'd wait for the thing to come out entirely before we jumped up. Anyways, third island. Let's go get our prize. Sorry about the snapping. Hello, jumping jack woman. Robot. Person. Should a fitness instructor be fit? Questions to ponder. If they are experts in their field but choose not to follow through with what they study, does that make them less? Think about that.
Listen up, you loudballs! That was the most pathetic display I have ever seen on that obstacle course!
What do you mean?
We finished the circuit, ma'am.
Oh yeah, but it was weak. When I was competing, I would devour courses like that for breakfast.
Bet that's not all.
If it were up to me, you would drill for the rest of the day. But somehow you managed to impress that fool Captain Quark.
Captain Quark knows about us?
He certainly does. And worst of all, he wants me to give you a prize for that ridiculous performance.
Cool, what is it?
I'm supposed to give you a swing shot. so you can sway to and fro like little insects.
All right, let's see it.
Not so fast. Today, the two of you disgraced my obstacle course, so I am going to make you pay.
But that prize is ours from the captain. That's not fair.
Too bad. Life's not fair.
1,000 bolts to buy a swing shot. Also, I love that sassy black woman head bob thing she did. But first, let's grab some bolts from around here. Seriously though, if you saw like a fitness instructor with that shape, but she had like really good reviews on, yeah, she was really good at motivating me and doing all this stuff, would you still do it? Or do you want, you know, some over-muscled guy, or just somebody who's at least fit? I'm talking to nobody since, you know, I think only 3 people are going to see this. Can't jump up those. No sequence breaking. Oh well. Time to get ourselves a swing shot.
Sweet. I bet Captain Quark uses stuff like this all the time.
Ha! Real men can swing without silly toys like that. The two of you make me sick.
Congratulations on your new Gadgetron Swing Shot. Use it on standard Versa targets like the ones nearby. If the target is out of view, use the L1 button to...
So yeah, we've got a swing shot now. When we have it equipped, we can just swing over to targets. Blue ones just hook shot your way, and yellow ones are grapple hooks. For Zelda terminology. Grappling hook. What was it in Wind Waker? I don't remember. Anyways, we've got the swing shot, which is what we needed for one of the paths in Iridia, now post X11. But we'll be finishing up Metropolis before that. I swear, there were robot dogs around here. I know there were. I am not crazy. The rest of the world is crazy. The game has changed itself so that I seem crazy. But now that we've spent our money for today, I think we're just a little bit short. Let's see. Yeah, we have a new weapon, the blaster.
I got some great bargains for you today.
Rapid fire machine gun, pretty much. But we'll be getting more to that in the next episode, where we will be heading down this path and heading over to Weird Al's RoboShack, there in the distance. You can see the rotating thing. You can also see a guy there. Alright, see you guys then.